Hi everyone, it's Brian from Home Painters. I'm really thrilled to bring you this next project. This next project was a huge job actually. It was a huge undertaking. There was a lot of wood. It was basically an exterior wood restoration project as well as painting. And the challenging part was there was a lot of old wood that was rotted out, as you can see in the pictures. Tons of old wood, the fascia boards, soffit boards, some deck parts, trim pieces of wood, posts as well. Tons of areas of the wood, as you can see in the bay windows, that were rotted out that need to be replaced. And the customer didn't want to change all these. He actually was really in love with the fact that the wood part, and he liked the old-fashioned historical idea of keeping the same wood, keeping it all wood rather than making aluminum, vinyl, and he didn't like any of that. But he liked the main part of the house and the fact that it was wood, and he wanted to keep that old kind of rustic look of having the wood and the integrity of that. So because of that, he didn't want to go to the expense of replacing everything and making it aluminum, changing all the windows and bay windows, and he definitely wanted to keep it wood. The other factor was cost. He'd said he'd gotten quotes from anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000 to change all that stuff, and some were even higher than that. So, but he said he wanted to definitely keep the price down within reason, of course, and as well as keep the wood integrity. So what we had to do is we had to rip out a ton of rotted wood on the soffit, fascia boards, the bay window, and then of course we replaced it with new pine. We also had to use plywood in quite a few areas, pressure treated on the deck parts. So there was quite a bit of different pieces of wood that we had to do to restore it all. And we, of course, we didn't want to go to a huge cost as well, so he just wanted to replace the rotted pieces out. So in this case, we ended up replacing about, I would say, 20%, 25% of the wood on the house. And so it took quite a bit of time actually. We were at it for over a week just for the carpentry parts, replacing all the wood, making sure that that was done properly. Of course, once we replaced all the wood, Javier did a great job of restoring as much as he could without having to replace the whole thing. And then of course, once we did that, we installed it, we caulked it all up, made sure it was all sealed up. And then of course we filled it, sanded it, primed it, made sure it was completely paint ready. And then of course 2 coats of exterior aura paint. And the color was very similar to what it was, but it was actually faded a lot. If you look at the before and after pictures, you can tell it was faded. And we restored it, installed the new paint with a bit of a darker shade, just to make sure it had the original color as opposed to the old faded color. And as you can see from the before and after pictures, it was pretty amazing. The customer was astounded the fact that it looked so new, even though the fact that the house was anywhere from 75 years old plus. And it looks amazing, and the rotted wood was all fixed, and Mike was really happy the fact that we got it done in less than 2 weeks.
We had a good experience with Brian and his crew. They did a great job of painting and restoring some of the damage we had to our house, and I would recommend him anytime.
We're really happy to show you this project, and hopefully if you're interested in doing a project like this, we could definitely take care of you as well. Call us at 416-494-9095. Thanks for listening.